Hello, namaste, dzień dobry. Today's video is serious, and I'm recording this entirely in English with that purpose in mind. I want this video to reach the human being who is quite delusional. We will see shortly why. Basically, I'm not bothered by isolated events because they happen once in a while and they are like that isolated. I am bothered when the same event repeats itself because it makes me think that there is something going on. Like it almost seems coordinated, even though it isn't, but it seems that it is coordinated. Let's go to the screen. So this here is a video from September 2022, which is approximately 2 years ago. A little less. Let's see what's going on here.
Why are you in Poland?
Why are you filming me?
Because I'm from America, and in
I
America,
don't want to give you answer.
See, this is such a nice opening. Hey, why are you here? And the guy's like, oh, this person speaks English. Let's see what he wants. Because typically in Poland, number one, people don't approach you because they are quite conservative and they mind their own business. They don't care about a human being walking on the street. Like, that's not a common occurrence. Human beings walk on the street. That's how it works. Anyway, this human being says, hey, where are you from? Something, something. And then this guy's like, hey, what's up? Why are you in Poland? I'm from America. And so far, this guy is like just curious because he's like, I don't know what's going on. Let's go forward.
so in America, there's too many.
He says, sorry for that, someone is coming, and he just moves away. So bravo to the Indian man in the hat. I have respect for you. You know this is none of your business and you decide to walk away. Let's go forward.
Hey, you guys here. So why are you in Poland? Why are you here?
You look at the hypocrisy. Like, this is such a weird question. An American who has also come to Poland as a tourist or I don't know, whatever, and he is asking another human being, hey, why are you in Poland? And this is just like a shit question. I mean, if you want to have a conversation, you say, hey, excuse me, can I speak to you for a moment? And more than that, can I record you while I speak to you? Like, there is some etiquettes, there is some politeness. So this human being already understood that this is not the place. Yeah, like this is not nice, whatever is happening. So he decides to walk away, and I wish that ends here. It does not. It's a 3-minute video, and this guy is gonna keep bothering this other guy.
Do you think that you just can invade Poland?
Invade Poland after what they did to Iraq, after what they did to Afghanistan. The Americans have the guts to say that, have the guts to incite the word invade. Like, the best thing to do in such situations is to keep some pepper spray with you, and if someone keeps bothering you, you should put it in this person's eyes and you should simply walk away from that place. That's the best thing to do.
You have your own country. How come
Everyone has their own country, almost everyone. The reason I'm commenting on this video is because of something similar that happened.
you don't go back to your own country?
Okay, I'm not gonna bother you with this video, but this goes on. This guy is bothered for quite a long time. This is the asshole. If you see him, make sure to have some pepper spray with you and make sure that it goes through his eyes into his mouth. And yeah, carry pepper spray with you. Like, you should be prepared in such situations, and these assholes need to learn that they can't just, this is not America, this is Poland, and they can't just walk around with their phones filming, oh, blah, 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 why are you? No, 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 no. There are consequences to your actions, and if a human being is polite enough to try and ignore you, you don't get to take advantage over them. That is not something. So, my recommendations to fellow Indians who might be watching this based in Poland, invest in a pepper spray. It's only like 20-30 zlotys. Keep it with you. I'm not saying that these incidents are extremely popular or that they might happen, but you need to be prepared because they don't come announced. Okay, so be prepared with pepper spray. The reason I'm so frustrated with this particular video is because of this. Okay, let's just watch this. So this is interesting.
Are you not ashamed of yourself?
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Like, I don't know who this guy is, but what is this? You are in I don't know, some Castorama shop probably. It's for woods and furniture and like other stuff. And you are asking, are you not ashamed of yourself? Like, this is weird already to begin with. And you see a young lady, a young man standing out there.
You're with the world's most invasive species.
The world's most invasive species. Now, this human being is so uneducated that he claims to see, I don't know, he claims to see a bunch of different tree species on which the furniture or whatever is displayed. You see here a Homo sapien, another Homo sapien. I don't see any fucking other species. This is already like... now the reason I'm reacting like this is because I've seen this and I really want to have a little bit of pepper spray and just spray it all across his eyes. And okay, let's go on because this is actually interesting. This is interesting. So
You're
okay, they're quite confused. She's smiling. She thinks that this person is a mutual friend of him. He was on call, so he's like, okay, let me go check it out. This is so innocent. This is so innocent. It's so innocent. I really don't know. Like, it's beautiful, this reaction. There's a cute smile like, hey, what do you want? How can I help you? That is how welcoming the Polish people are. This is not racism in Poland. This is racism from wherever this weird human being comes from. So they smile, they approach him.
You're the world's most irresponsible breeders.
World's most irresponsible breeders. Like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? World's most irresponsible breeders. If that was a trophy, who could receive it? I don't know. The irresponsible, like, what is that? Like I approach things very rationally, and when I start thinking about it, I feel frustration inside me. It just keeps building up because it makes no sense. There is no logic. There is no, like, it is done with the intent to, I don't know, the intent even. I see stupidity. The more I think about it, the most irresponsible breeders? What the fuck is that supposed to mean, you shit? Okay.
You're in the whitest country possible.
Sorry. What did he say? He said, you are in the whitest country possible? I'm sorry, is that a thing? The whitest country? The whitest country possible? Which country has the highest population of pure white people? What the fuck? This is such a weird thing. Like, there is only one race of mankind, racism. See, the people on Quora, easy, tolerance and so on. Like, what the fuck is this? What? This is so weird for me. Outside of Europe, it's so weird. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure this human being went on Google. He was searching whitest country on earth. Oh my god, it's not America because immigration is a thing. Where could it be? Oh, I know. I don't know. I will go to random places and harass people. Or speak delusional bullshit at people. Like, not speak, but spew more like. Okay.
Yes. You're a biological weapon in this country.
Biological weapon in this country. Oh shit. A biological weapon. Oh my god. You know, napalm. I honestly, it's a chemical weapon, napalm. I really feel the need to put napalm all over this human being's body, but it's a chemical weapon. Shit. What are biological weapons? Let's just quickly check. Biological weapons. You know, maybe this human being is actually from the, some secret service Maybe, and maybe he knows what he's talking about. Biological weapon, bacteria, virus, fungi, toxic substance produced by living organism. Bacteria, virus, fungi. I don't see any bacteria, virus, fungi unless I get a microscope. So perhaps this guy has a microscopic lens with him. This piece of... I am frustrated. Like, this is weird. This is weird for me because it's not the first time it's happening. It's not the first time I'm coming across a video filmed by an asshole who is speaking English, and he's targeting a really nice, I don't know, I mean, he's targeting an Indian individual. And for what? For what? A biological weapon, irresponsible breeder? What the fuck are you trying to say? This makes no sense to me. This is not racism, this is idiocracy, if that's even a word. This is being idiot at the highest level. First, this person Googled the whitest country on the planet, and somehow he thought this is Europe. And then he comes here, he comes into some Castorama, he's buying some shit, some tires for whatever, and he comes across these people, and they're so nice and positive. They are receiving him. They are saying like, hey, how can I help you? Look at this face. Like, I mean, not the face, but the body language. She's like, whoa, 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 whoa. This is the kind of emotion she's going through at the moment. Like, what is even going on here?
Hey, Pajit.
Pajit,
you're a biological weapon in this country. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay, he's on call, so he thinks, okay, I'm ignoring this. She's still confused about this. She's like, I have grown up in Poland. I have lived here, I'm assuming. And I have never seen this in a Castorama. Like, what bullshit is this? This is the body language of someone who does not know what is going on. What bullshit is coming at him with a fucking trolley?
You're a white woman.
You're a... I don't know. I don't think this is racism anymore. I think that this is a delusional child. And he is just looking at things at this point and he's saying what is what. Oh, look, that is a white light. Oh, that is a white woman. Oh, this is a strip. Oh, this is 198. This is the, what do you say? The mental bandwidth of this human being. This is...
What are you going to do? Mix your genetics up with the shit?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? She's so innocent. She's so innocent. She does not know what he means. Mix your genetics with some human being. She is so innocent. I mean, I kudos to this lady. Like, really amazing job. She she hears something based on which this human being on this side with the trolley, this idiot thinks that I will say something mean to her and then she will get mad. And she is smiling. Look at the energy. Like, this is so lovely. She's like, what do you mean by this?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
What do you... Okay, this is a idiotic child. I am pretty sure he's just lost. He was pushing this trolley. And now he's just confused about the world. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, you're a white woman. Oh, Pajit. Like, he just knows a couple of words and he knows how to, play with them. That's what's going on here.
There's 1.3 billion of those fucking Pajits.
1.3 billion of those, but what fucking Pajits? Okay. Let me just make a deep dive into the internals of this idiotic child. Because sometimes we have to be a little sympathetic. Sometimes, not always, sometimes. So let me tell you what's going on here. His parents abandoned him after that happened. They said, oh my God, you are the victim. That means it is your fault. That means now you should leave the house and live on the streets. And while living on the streets, there was an Indian restaurant wherever he was growing up. In the restaurant, a nice Paji was working, and he gave him, this idiotic child, some food one day because he was feeling like, oh my God, there is a child, So he gave him some food. And the next day, this man was like, oh no, give me more food. And the Paji said no. So this man got really frustrated And then since that day, he has decided, oh my God, everyone in the world is bad. So we gotta be a little sympathetic. Afterwards, when he, become a little bit bigger so he could travel, he Googled, what is the whitest country on the planet? And for some reason, he found Poland. Then he came to Poland. And then he saw this human being. And he just started vomiting his trauma. Oh, Pajit, oh, food, oh, white woman, oh, 1.3 billion, everything. He just spewed it out. That's what happened.
There's 1.3 billion Pajits. This is the whitest.
Okay, now she knows what's up. She's like, leave us. Just get out of here. Like, this is not a place that you belong. I love this energy. I love the innocence. I love how the innocence turned so wild. This is the thing I love about Polish people. When they care about someone, they care deeply. And if you look at the history of Poles, they are great fighters, and they will fight for what they believe in. They will fight for what is right. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google the Kobieta strikes when the law was passed for abortion. See what happened to the streets of Warsaw, Wrocław, other cities. They believe in something and they will fight for it. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. I mean, amazing. Go for it. Go for it. Yes.
This country on earth. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Leave us.
Leave us. She does not take his bullshit. She's like, leave us.
Be ashamed of yourself. Be ashamed.
Okay. This is the point that security comes in. She's like, what are you doing? Look at this guy. Look at this idiotic child. What is happening with him? And then the superhero worker is like,
Look at you.
proszę to zostawić. Please stop this. Please stop this. Like, this is so polite. At this point, everybody knows that this is an idiotic child. He's filming inside a Castorama. You're not allowed to film inside a Castorama without prior permission. So she's like, proszę to zostawić. Please stop this.
Why don't you have some more?
Okay, she came under the pretext of being polite, proszę to zostawić, but at the end she's like, oh, you are not stopping this. So let me just take your phone and throw it on the ground. Ideally break it. If I were there, I would take my pepper spray. I would take people to, hey, step aside a little bit. Come, open your eyes, you piece of little shit, idiot child. Let me play some pepper spray in your eyes. Once they turn red, you will see the world for what it really is. You will see love everywhere. Because red color is for love. Yes. Okay, and yeah, that's the video. So the last time I checked, it had 348 something views. I knew that a lot of people are watching. Okay, it's twice as many in the last 2 hours. So I believe that this video is becoming quite popular. Again, I want to explain that this is not racism. This is an idiotic child, as I mentioned, who was abandoned when then his family discarded him, and that's why he's like this. So we need to be a little sympathetic with such people. We need to show them our sympathy with the pepper spray. So the main thing is, Indians, if you're watching this, if you're living in Poland, if you're living elsewhere, invest in a nice small can of pepper spray. Don't take bullshit for anyone. We come from the land of spices. Show them the power of the spice. This bullshit is not for you. Again, I am not entirely sure I will release this video, but if I see news channels and media channels covering this, then I will release this video, because this needs to be said. Like, this is no longer an isolated event. I showed you, like, 2 years ago, the similar thing happened with an American speaking English claiming that Indians are somehow, it's just weird. Like, if you have a real problem, then address it. Go back to your own country, wherever you come from, write a letter to the foreign minister and explain that you little child, explain in first person, I don't like immigration, sir, please stop it. And then send the letter to them. That's what you should do, not this idiocracy. Not this stupidness, okay? Towards the end, I went on quite a bit of a rant there. I just am disgusted by such idiotic children. I think that they need some good parenting. They need to know the meaning of consequence. And my fellow Indians, if you're watching this, you need to invest in a can of pepper spray.